Welcome back, guys. So today we will be playing the P-51 with 4 Hispanos.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Okay, so now let's talk about this P-51 variant in general. The only problem which I have with it, and many other War Thunder players have with it, is just its armament. It has 4 Hispanos, and if you play War Thunder and then you know your guns, Hispanos are not the best. No, there's way other better cannons to use than Hispanos. So everything else is good, like flight characteristics, like flight model, damage model. All those are really good with this P-51. It's just the armament, really. But besides that, you can make the Hispanos work. It's a bit difficult because sometimes they have a mind of their own. Sometimes Hispanos want to do damage, and then sometimes they don't want to do damage. So it's really just like a 50-50 chance of if either they'll kill the person or they will not kill the person.
Our victory is near.
So I chose to dive because I see, well, 2 planes. The ME410, he's disappeared. I think, yeah, he died. And then you have like the Yak 9. Yak 9 is a much more dangerous target, especially up against a Firefly. The Firefly does not stand a chance up against it. So you see, Firefly immediately gets murked over there, and he's on fire, and he's cooking. So I dive. Only problem is my rudder decided to lock up, so me dive, and then he starts turning, so I'm most likely going to miss all my shots. And I do, and I don't want to go into the ground, so I just pull up and I'm going to go back fully around. Nearly knocks on my pilot. There we go, I go back down, and then you'll see these Infernos actually do some damage. Like, that's the damage I expect from them. So here I see a J21 being chased by a TU2 and a BF-109, so I begin to try to cut them off and try to kill the BF-109 before he kills the J21. You see here, I just missed all my shots. He did get a... It looks like he just killed his engine, so he just went into the ground. The TU2 is just doing some... I don't know what he's doing. It looks like I took out this guy's tail controls because he just went into the ground. J21 took care of that TU2. Now I'll be looking for some more targets, more lower altitude, because this variant of the P-51 is very strong at low altitude, pretty good clubber. And then you'll see there's a BF-109 over there, which I begin to turn to, and then there's a P-1Y1. And since the BF-109, yeah, he died. It looks like he just either left his plane or he just crashed. So I begin to go up to the P-1Y1 and try to take him out before I climb. So here you'll see a BF-109 is above me. I don't think he even noticed me, or even if he did, I think he was just like out of ammo or something, because I don't know why he just didn't dive on me, because he had basically the advantage and control of the fight. But then I hear a plane, that was actually an AI plane. So basically I thought he was diving on me, and then he begins to go for that P-47, so I continue going for the P-1Y1. And then this other BF-109 is diving to me, or is going for the other guy, so I begin to dive. So that if he does actually dive, he would either hit the ground from his controls locking up, or just have to turn off. And then he decides to go for that P-47 as well. So I decided to go after this damaged P-1Y1. I decided not to, because the airfield will absolutely obliterate my plane, because the AA is overpowered. So I begin to do like a decent climb to try to at least help the P-47.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Okay, so now there's a Loft 5 right to my right, and I was just coming at 10 degrees so I can get to the B-49, but then I notice him, right, so you see me looking for him, and then I notice him, and then I turn back towards him, but then it looks like the P-47 quickly damaged him, so he just kind of abandoned his plane. I don't know why he just didn't do it earlier, but I start heading for the P-47 to try to at least help him out. He gets killed by that B-49. I see this B-49 coming towards me. He already looks damaged, so I'm just gonna go finish him off. And as you see, he dives. I am right on his 6. I have potato aim. I really do. I merely die here because he nearly shot my wing. Plus, he did have gun pods, so yeah, I'm pretty lucky that they didn't just hit my plane and then subsequently delete my wing. He turns it towards me. It looks like his engine just wasn't that damaged, because he's actually taking pretty decent races. His friendly is now on my 6, so I start turning out of his way. I turn really tightly, and then I roll back to get to get my guns onto him. But he goes up. I turn back around, try to get him. He begins to run. Then there's this XP-50 that comes in, There you go. There's the XP50. He's coming in to at least help out with that BF-09. I am gonna go after this damaged BF-09 over here because I don't want him to go repair, climb, gain altitude, and then just absolutely commit commit many murders because of his high altitude authority. So he starts shooting. I turn off. I probably shouldn't have done this because it wasn't like I had like a lot of speed, and plus he is pretty good in stalls. But since I assumed that his engine was damaged from now, because I mean because he's been flying for quite a long time, I turn back into him and I spray a little bit. Looks like I hit his tail, something like tail control, and he's dead. So now XP50 killed. Looks like XP50 killed the B-49. So now I'll be going after this P1Y1.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
So now I'm just chasing down this P1Y1. He comes in towards me or just starts to try to head on me. I turn off because I'm trying to get on his 6, trying to set his engine on fire. So I turn away. And then just watch him. And then I start turning in. But since I'm not used to like the velocity of these, and since they shoot so fast, I just run out of ammo. So, and then since he damaged me even more, I decided just to go and just to rearm and repair.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
So here's a BF-09. He is above me, so he does have control of the fight. But that's why I'm trying to go as quickly as possible so I can dodge if I have to, and I have to dodge. So I pull up. My plan here is just to get him to overshoot, and then I'm gonna get on at 6. The plan did not work at all. I started to go down so I can get more speed, and I turned towards him, so I'm still gaining speed. For some reason, he decided not to turn. I don't know why, but he decided to turn way in too late. I should have killed him here, but my aim turned into potato, and I missed all my shots. So I go back around. P1Y1 is trying to be a brave bomber or a strong plane. So now he decides I was gonna kill him here, but then for some odd reason my bullets were just not hitting. So I start spraying. I did not hit him at all. Then he decides to try to try to get my 6 by basically slowing down. So So I am not playing those games. He is not doing it correctly, or if he is, I just know how to counter it. So I start a spray, and then I just take his wing off. Now I'm going to be chasing the P1Y1. So this guy, he put on his smoke, I put on mine, because he knows he's gonna die. So I mean, I asked XP50 if he wants to kill him. XP50 tries. He does not kill him. Instead, he gets absolutely. He got one of his engines gets shot. P111 is in perfect condition. So now I am going up. I'm gonna try to at least kill him. Now I'm spraying a bit, try to get my my guns on target. I kill him right as I run out of ammo. So that was a 5-kill game. I think I really liked it. This p-51 it isn't the best, but it is playable. So you'll have a low altitude advantage. Not really turning, but you do have like top speed, especially at lower altitudes. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the gameplay, you can drop a sub, you can drop a like, and have a nice day.